What's up, guys? I hope you guys are good, man. Sorry about the dark. It's very dark. Electricity problems. Anyways, guys, I'm here to teach you guys about a little bit of a something. Firstly, let me teach you guys about cells, man. Let me teach you guys about our bodies, man. What's really happening inside of our bodies? Because to be honest, other people are lazy to read, man. And to be honest, it's fine, man. As long as some of us are still here, we can dig up things for you. But now that's the problem again, because if you don't do things or do researches for yourself, you tend to get lost. Now, a lot of people have been lost all their lives. They don't even know what it means to be lost or not to be lost. And to be honest, I'm with you guys. I fully understand the pain, the pressure. You know, most of you guys have been in many arguments, in chaotic situations. You've been in situations where you were told that you will never be, or you will never amount to anything. People have been told that you're ugly, you are this, you are that, you smell, you this, you are that, you don't look good, you don't look satisfying. And to be honest, I'm not talking about the ones who say those things. I'm talking about the ones who are actually taking the shots of those things to say, to be honest, man, all of us are going through that. You're not alone. You are not, basically. Trust me, you're not. You're not alone. When you cry because you feel like someone did something to you that was not good. Trust me, man. We've been there, and I'm not saying we've been there to try to drag your situation down, but I'm here to actually make you understand that, you know what, man, you're strong. You are strong to take all the hits. That's why God put you in those situations. God would never put you in a situation that's gonna defeat you unless you let it defeat you, guys. So yeah, man, I just wanted to say that. But before I jump into why I'm really here, I just want to say it's very important for all of y'all guys to meditate, especially in the morning hours, morning, afternoon, at night. Meditate, pray. Yeah, guys, fast, man. Like, sit down with no phone, no nothing. Just ask yourself questions. And I'm not talking about like outside questions. I'm talking about questions. Ask questions that you truly need answers from. I'm not talking about you being broke. Okay, well, maybe if you ask why am I being broke, the Lord might reveal, because He always reveals everything, right? But guys, man, the main reason I'm here, guys, is to teach you about the flesh first. I know I've been telling you guys about the spiritual realm, even though I didn't go that deep, right? I'm still touching, guys. I'm still not even deep, man. I'm still not even deep. But guys, we need to understand that everything in this world, right, is formed by cells. What do I mean when I say cells? Guys, please. Okay, but I'm just gonna say this. Whatever that you've been taught in school, that you kind of feel is right, do your thorough research on it, right? Because most of us, guys, we tend to think that we know other things because we were taught, we went to school, and we passed with higher marks and did all that. To be honest, guys, that's not it, man. That's not it. This is a school of life, and the school of life says everything in this realm, in this flesh realm, is created by cells. Now, the war that we are having physically, not only spiritually, physically again, right, is a cell war. Self. Knowing yourself. knowing how many cells it took to form you, how many cells it takes to form another human being, what happens when you eat certain types of food, how does it damage your cells? Guys, cells are alive. As much as this earth around us right now is alive, think of this earth as being inside or being inside of Mother Earth. This is the Lord's stomach that we are inside. Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Right? Mother Nature will always provide everything, not only for us, for herself again, right? So that everything just flows smoothly. You wouldn't want any pains in your belly, whatever, or you wouldn't want to have headaches. Guys, I kind of feel like most of us, we need to view the world as how we honestly and truthfully view ourselves, right? Because I know there's some of us guys who feel like, we won't amount to anything. I'm useless. He's better than me because he drives something that he's going to leave here in this world when he dies. I don't know where that concept came from, really. But it's happening, and it's happening, guys, because the devil's always involved, man. The devil's always involved. Inside of you, there's constant battles, constant war. What do you mean when you say war now? Each and every body part in your body, each and every part in your body right now is made up of cells. When you go to the hospital and then they tell you that your leg will no longer move or will no longer do what is because certain cells that make that foot to move have died. Our body is flooded with cells, about trillions and trillions of cells that have their specific mission to keep us alive. I don't know if you guys understand this. Listen to what I'm saying. If you lose your eyesight, always remember there's a cell for an eyesight. There's a cell, guys, for everything in our bodies. If you feel like you going to, how can I put this? If you feel like, I don't know, guys, you're having any type of disease, let's just say disease, man. Every disease is formed by what we ingest. Whatever that we ingest, whether it's you grew up with it, or you believed it, or other people made you believe it, the truth will always remain the truth. If you eat meat and eat your pap and eat your eggs and your polony and how can I say all those things 24/7 365, you know what does that food do to you? It kills your cells. It doesn't bring life to your cells. It brings death to your cells. Even if you can say self, same thing. Self. You understand what I'm saying to you guys? If you put meat in your stomach, that meat kills a certain amount of cells. I won't say a specific amount because I know some of y'all, it kills a certain amount of cells or it poisons them. That's why every time when we grow up, we have these issues of you get high blood, you can't breathe, you can't do what, you can't stand up, you can't walk because the cells that support that specific structure is dead. Those cells are dead, guys. You understand? When those cells die, that thing is useless. Your food is useless. It's not going to work up until those cells are replaced. Some of you, I can sense you're saying, how do we fix this? How do we fix this? How do we fix this? Before you fix something, you need to fully understand the core problem of it. You have to research, know where everything started and know where everything ended. Know basically everything, guys, about yourself. I keep saying this. Know everything about yourself. Know everything about yourself. Know everything about yourself. Each and every body of ours, flesh, is made up of cells. You are basically a walking cell. You are a cell. Never mind the flesh. You are a cell. You are a cell. When you come into this 3D realm, you come into this 3D realm as a cell. Now, a person would ask, what is a cell? What is a cell? Do that research for yourself. Do that. Because that will basically be the first step into knowing yourself. We need to understand one thing, guys. Everything that we ingest, the habits that we have, things we do, all of that kills ourselves. That's why the body never functions properly. Sometimes it's even hard for other people to even go to the loo. And this is dead. I'm dead serious. It's hard for people to go to the loo and take out whatever they need to take out from their systems, because once you ingest something, guys, your cells will extract what they need to extract from. I'm not even gonna. There's no meat that's healthy that's gonna give you life. Meat is dead. How can a dead thing bring you life? It's dead. All humans in this world have cells. All animals in this world have their own cells. Each and every plant in this world have their own cells. Now, which cells are beneficial, or which food is beneficial for your cells to become alive? Healthy eating, guys. Exercise, man. And we're not saying do this just once or twice. Well, me, basically, I was getting it on. Yeah. I fumbled. I fell. Yeah. It happens. We all fall. Yeah. Then we pick up ourselves again. We all fall. You pick yourself up again. So never judge yourself and say, man, if I'm going to do this and then I fall and someone else is going to say, my brother, my sister, trust me. There's a person who just fell down right now. And I'm not talking about from losing money and all. Who just literally fell down, like, boo, died. We need to understand, guys, that our body has cells. Cells eat their own food. You know what does this mean? It means we don't have a choice. This free will, like the free will, it's basically when you speak about free will, guys, we're not saying you have a choice to go eat KFC. If you want to go eat the dead meat of KFC or McDonald's and whatever, yeah, of course, yeah, you can do that. You can. But others tend to go there or towards that direction without actually knowing what that food does to their bodies. Man, guys, each and every human being in this world has cells. You are a walking cell. Now, if you don't learn something about cells, and I'm not talking about you, like, guys, that's why, there's a lot happening in this world. You have to be very careful when researching things, when finding certain things out. And to be honest, you cannot do that job alone. You cannot. You cannot. You need your spiritual team by your side. You need God by your side. You need to pair up all your bad karma and everything right now. You need to start right now paying for the sins that you've committed. Even though you didn't commit, You fell for the traps. Now, you falling for the traps of the devil doesn't mean you're safe. You're not safe. That's why you're still a sinner. You will never be safe up until you move away from the devil's trap. The world doesn't start now, guys. The world has been here. We all have been here. And we are still here even now. Guys, all of us have cells. These cells are like moving things. I wouldn't even say moving things. It's you, man. It's you, guys. Like, I don't know a better way to explain this. For real, I don't know a better way to explain this. But to be honest, we are all walking cells, breathing cells. Meaning that if our body drops, it's not us. It's the cells that dropped. That's what causes death. If your cells are tired, if your cells are poisoned, if your cells are forever being how can I put this, tormented by our choices or by the things that we do, you must always know you will never escape death. You will never. The devil wants you to die before you actually truly know who yourself is. And that way you'll come back here again and he's gonna send all those, this is very painful. But there's children who are actually born in hospitals, right? After those kids are born, they are being injected. Others are being swooshed up. Other kids are kidnapped. Other people adopt children from the very same hospitals, take the kids home, and it's guys, it's too much. It's too much what's happening in this world, man. What the devil has been doing. And to be honest, if we don't expose what the devil's been doing, we'll forever be in this trap hole. We'll forever be here. Not me. Not me. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm saying at least I'm trying to work on myself and to work on whatever that I need to work on. To upgrade what? Myself. According to whose will? According to the Lord's will. If your cells are forever being poisoned by the pap and the meat and the eggs and the drinks and smokes and all that, we will never find peace. Death will always approach us, whether we like it or not. A lot of people, like, you get diagnosed with something, you feel like you're gonna die, and then you go to the very same hospital, then you are injected with poisons that further damages your cell or your cells, so that you do what? You keep running back to, guys, you need to understand the government's way of doing things, man. Like, for real. The government wouldn't want you to know the truth, because basically if you know the truth, there will be no money, right? If there's no money, it means what? It means what? The devil is losing. It means all the things that we were taught. Now we'll start asking ourselves questions. Now there's going to be huge war now. A huge war. The devil doesn't want to take that chance because he's scared. But you need to understand one thing. You need to keep fighting. Not only fighting and keeping quiet, fight. And do as I do. Fight. Teach people how to fight. Fight and teach people how to fight. That's the whole point of everything. If I'm here fighting or me knowing the truth, then I don't say nothing about the truth, it means I'm also working with who? The devil. It means I'm also vibrating very low. Once you start vibrating very high, by accepting Lord, by changing your ways, by changing everything, you actually feel your heart being light. You feel me? That's where you start appreciating God's work and beauty. That's where you start appreciating each other. That's where you start how can I put this? That's how you start loving. Not only yourself. You know, guys, cells are very important, man. And this thing is very disturbing because all the diseases that we think come from someone else that was spread and all that, it's all a flipping lie. It's all a flipping lie. There were no hospitals back then, guys. Why are there hospitals now? Because many people are sick. No, bro. Many people were sick back then. There were no hospitals. What did people use? Plants. How did they use their plants? Did they eat some of the plants? Did they apply some of the plants on their bodies? If yes, then yeah, it was working. Then what changed? You know what changed? The mindset. Our minds flipped. Whenever something toxic comes into your life, it leaves destruction. Now, if there's too much destruction here right now on this earth, what does it mean? Doesn't that tell you that we are still lost, guys? We are still lost. That's why we forever want peace. We feel like if you date someone else, you're going to get peace. We feel like if you maybe do 1, 2, 3, you're going to get peace. Nothing ever comes to your mind to say, maybe if I start loving myself more and appreciating myself more and actually listening to the Lord's commands, that all of this will just fade away. The main reason why Jesus changed all those commandments that were put or set forth by the Lord is because most of us have been vibrating low. We are, and we will, even now currently, we are still vibrating very low. Very low. But now the world is vibrating high. Now you see where the clash is. Guys, meditate, man. Meditate, pray, fast, man. Because your body can restart itself in 3 days. If you fast your body for 3 days, all the cells or poison cells and everything, they can actually heal themselves. You don't need no chemicals to help you heal yourself. You are already a born healer. You are a born healer. So you being a born healer, it means you can heal yourself. You coming from the Lord, it means you also, guys, we are being told